Give it up right now for Jessica Alanis, everybody.
I like it. My name is Jessica Alanis. Having a great year. So far, so good, you know? I'm in my 30s, I'm single, and I only have one working arm. Okay. Killing it. Actually, I got into a car accident. Yeah, I know. It's so embarrassing to have like a cast. Like people, like I feel like a little kid, right? Like, it's embarrassing. I feel like an adult with braces. Or a Republican. I'm like, ugh, that's so gross. I don't like that. I did get in a car accident. People were like, what happened? Did somebody T-bone you? You know, did you get sideswiped? I'm like, no, babe. I was, like, by myself. I hit a tree, and it was my fault. I'm like, that's how single I am. Like, not even another car wanted to get involved. Even other cars were like, ooh, not my type. I swear a Honda drove by and it was like, I just want to be friends. I was like, fine. This sucks. It was crazy. My arm broke and I felt it immediately. I know. I got out of the car and there was a gentleman standing there and he called 911. He was like, oh, I've got a car accident, a woman in her late 30s. I was like, hold on, late 30s? Like, I'm injured, not expired. Okay, that was rude. Immediately, like, ambulance showed up, the police, the fire department. I was like, oh my God, is this Magic Mike? Okay. They're about to take their shirts off? I love this. I had a concussion, so I don't know if they did, but... I know the ambulance, they were like, do you want drugs? And I was like, nah, I don't smoke weed, no. Immediately, they gave me fentanyl. Which I didn't know you could just get. Like, I thought you had to know a guy named Jake to get that, you know? They gave it to me. I get it. Dude, that's a good drug. I felt amazing after it. You should nod your head. She's like, yeah, it is. You're an ER? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you know, people come in flying high. I like that whole ambulance ride. I treated like it was an Uber. I was like, so you guys do this full-time or just part-time thing? I was like, can we change the song? They were like, that's your heartbeat. Like, it's a little depressing. I don't like it. It was crazy. I had to have surgery. I broke both bones in my forearm. And yeah, it was a surgery. It was supposed to take 2 hours, but it took 4 because no man tells me what to do. I know, man, it's crazy. People are like, are you tired of talking about it? Are you tired of talking about it? I'm like, no. This is my personality now. This is what all I have. Like, I feel like a person who does CrossFit, you know? I'm like, people ask me, but they don't really want to know. They don't really want to know. I always like it too, because men, when I tell them what happened, they're like, that's why women shouldn't drive. I know, and I'm like, you know what? I agree. Women shouldn't drive. You all should drive us around, okay? You all, one of you men should have been there driving me around so I could have been a passenger princess, you know? They were like, were you drunk? I was like, no, I was sleepy. It was 4 o'clock. It's when I take 9 naps. It was not a good time. It's okay, though. I got, like, 1 more week of having a personality. I'm like, is that how boring I was before? Nobody talked to me until I broke an arm? Now everybody has questions? I'm like, okay. It is fun. I've like been dating and with a broken arm, and that's always a fun adventure. Because I feel like I'm catfishing people. Because like before the date, they're like, oh, I'll pick you up at 7. I'm like, totally. Also, I have a broken arm. Just heads up. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I fucked that up for them. I don't know, man. It was fun. It happened in Texas, back where I'm from. Anybody from Texas here? No? They're like, how never would admit that out loud. Close to Texas? Okay. Is that close? How close is that? Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of my city I'm from, and I'm like, no, it's not. But I forget it's a big state. There's a lot of other places. I'm from San Antonio. I'm from South Texas. But it's not that south. We're not. We don't touch. I've never been to Chihuahua. You have? Yeah, it's cool. It's a good spot. I like going back home because LA is always weird. People like to tell you that you look like something in LA. Like, I get told that I look like an Italian Jew from New Jersey. Which is a super specific way to say a bitch. Like, they're like, ah, you just look like you're from the East Coast, but affordable. I was like, no, dude, I'm a Mexican Catholic from Texas, all right? Which is also a specific way to say a bitch. That also, they nailed it. I do like going back home. My mom lives there, and she lives in one of these like 55 and up communities. They're called active adult communities. Are we familiar? Few people. It's really cute. I love that they call them active adult communities, because it's just like a cute way to say they have sex. It's really nice. It's so fun, man. When we dropped her off, I felt like it was taking her to college for the first time. It was like the University of AARP. I was like, this is nuts. You know, their whole slogan was, come 55, leave Republican. I was like, that's right. It's so fun. Her sister and her cousin also have houses there, and they've got a little sorority. They call themselves Kappa Kappa Grandma. It's very cute. Make little koozies. It's fun. They always have shit going on. They always have parties and stuff. Like, she'll call me and she'll be like, Jessica, we're taking Jell-O shots. And it's not alcohol, it's Viagra, but whatever. Whatever. Medicine's medicine. She'll be like, we blacked out last night. And it just means they lost their glasses. That's it. I've been in LA for a little bit. I actually just celebrated a birthday. I just turned 30. Oh, yeah, well, 6 years ago. It's like it was yesterday. I forget how old I am, man. I thought at this age I'd be in a different spot. Like, I thought at 36 I'd have a husband, kids, 2 baby daddies, and an EBT card, you know? Thought I would have that. I do, and I forget how old I am because I get hit on by a lot of 20-year-olds. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Lifeguard. They're so cute when they hit on you. It makes it, who's in their 20s? Make some noise here. Just one. The 20-year-old, they're like, 6:30 is entirely too early to be out of the house. That is. They're like, I literally just woke up an hour ago. I cannot be seen somewhere. I love it. So brave of you to clap for 20. That's nice. We appreciate you. I do, man. They're so cute, the men. They'll be like, you can't handle a man like me. I'm like, babe, when you were born, I had braces. If I can handle metal in my mouth, I can handle you in my mouth. Like, we're fine. It's fine. We're all gonna be fine. I'm always like, I can't date like a 20-year-old. Like, I don't know what to do with them, you know? I'm like, do I take them to a park? Like, do we play peekaboo, you know? Do I tickle them? I don't know. I was telling people, I was like, I can't do it. They're like, have fun, go for it. It's a midlife climax. I was like, Mom, stop. That's too much encouragement. That's too much from you, too much. And it's fun though, man. I am single. Make some noise if we're single here. Oh my God, you guys, we gotta be happier than that. That is the saddest woo I've ever heard. Wow. That's usually that's people who have been hurt this year. Those are people who are like, I wasn't a month ago, but now I am. Dang, it's usually the married people who are like, oh yeah, that's me. Make some noise if you're married here. Yeah, because it's 6:30, you're like, we finally got out of the house. It's early. Able to do something. Oh man, that's so sad for us single people. That's so sad. I am single. I don't want to like always talk about dating. I always talk about it, but I want a husband. I want kids. I want divorce. Like, I want that whole thing. So it's all I got to talk about. It's all I can do. I tried dating. I tried being on Hinge for a little bit, and I had to get off because I matched with a guy, and he said, oh, quick question, is English your second language? And I was like, oh my God, he thinks I speak Spanish. And he was like, oh no, it's because you've misspelled so many words in such a short amount of time. I just assumed. I should have lied though, man. I wish I spoke Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I'm a no sabo kid. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Lo siento. I know, because I wish I did, because I hate being in conversations with people, and they say things like, no mames. And I'm like, no, I have a mom. No daddess, okay? I don't have a dad. Dude, I went to a doctor one time and they were like, "Estás embarazada?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed." And then they were like, "No, embarazada." I was like, "Oh, no, but now I'm on a diet. Thank you." Thank you. Quiero Ozempic. Thank you so much. Not good, not good. I did learn though that you can just like, if someone's talking to me in Spanish, if I say stupid, they're like, "Oh, she gets it. She knows." It works for everything, like a charm, man. I'm single, been dating. I actually just got out of a relationship. It wasn't even a big deal. I didn't even like that guy, dude. We dated for like 13 weeks, 6 days, and 2 hours. Like, I didn't care about that guy. He actually broke up with me while we were on a trip to Ireland together, which is the ultimate Irish goodbye. Like, I was good for him. It was crazy. I wasn't mad he broke up with me. I was mad he made me get a passport to do it. You know what I mean? I'm like, babe, we could have gone to Van Nuys. Why are we in Dublin right now? Why are we here? I did know it wasn't going to work out, though, because he was too handsome. He had nice teeth. I didn't like it. They're real white, you know, like shiny. I'm like, ooh. I knew it wasn't going to work out. It hurt my ego that he was too handsome. And I know this because I posted a picture of him online, and people immediately were like, "Dang, how'd you do it? Good for you." I was like, no, I know he's attractive. I just didn't know how unattractive y'all thought I was. Yes. Okay. It hurt my ego, man. I was like, okay, what am I, the reacher in this relationship? Am I Benny Blanco and he's Selena Gomez? I was like, when people see us, they're like, "Oh, she must have a big dick." Like, was that what everyone was saying? Didn't like it, man. Didn't like it. I have bad luck with dating. My friends were like, "Jessica, you gotta lower your standards. You're too picky. Lower your standards." I was like, babe, I date guys named Junior. Like, my standards are pretty low. Okay, like, you know. Like a junior who didn't even have a dad. I'm like, who are you dating? Who are you? Whatever. You can't just be junior, you know? You gotta earn that by being a bandit, right? They're like, you're kind of like Tinkerbell when it comes to dating. I was like, oh, because I spread magic everywhere I go? They said, no, it's because you chase lost boys. Yeah. I was like, that is so rude, dude. They're called veterans, okay? They're not lost, they're AWOL, it's different. I do love a military man. Oh. There's something about the uniforms like a kink to me. I'm like, oh my God, put it on, stand at attention, and then deploy, you know? I do love it though, man, like the Army, the Air Force, Amazon delivery drivers. If you could take an order, you could take a Jessica, okay? I'd do it for the troops. And 2-day delivery. Do it for that. I have actually been going out with a lot of single dads lately. They never get any woos. They never do. Single moms are like, hell yeah, single moms! And single dads are like, as they should be. They deserve it. It was cool. I went on a date with one, and he was like, how do you feel about dads? I was like, oh, I love them. I wish I had one. That would be cool. That would be awesome. I couldn't go out with him, though, because he was a short guy. Sorry, Mexicans. I don't like to date short guys because I don't like when me and a short guy walk into a bar, people's first reaction is, aw. Like they just saw toddlers walking for the first time. I'm like, okay. And I was telling my mom this, I was like, I can't date him because he's short. She was like, Jessica, it's not the height that matters, it's the heart and other stuff. And like, I guess there are crazier ways to learn your mom likes a big dick, right? Like, that's not the craziest thing. All right, I'm Jessica Alaniz. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight.